YouTube, what's going on, man? This is breakfast with like 7 hours of cardio ahead of me, okay? The breakfast isn't different. This is normally what I eat pretty much every day, except instead of bread, I usually eat like some grits. But I'm out of grits, so I won't be eating yours today. But usually it's one packet of grits, which is like 100 calories. This is one piece of bread, which would be 110 calories. But I'm having two pieces of bread because I got so much cardio ahead of me, and I'm not going to eat more than once during work. I haven't got any time to meal prep anything, so we're going to rock with it. We're going to turn the pan on to about medium heat here. We're going to go crack our eggs really quick. I'm going to break these up or, whisk them before I throw the egg whites in. Oh, let me explain. I have 2 whole eggs, and then I have almost a cup of egg whites here. Now, I'm no chef, right? But I mean, this is a staple go-to every morning for me, and it probably looks boring for a lot of people. I just got these egg whites yesterday. So before that, I was eating 3 whole eggs for breakfast with some grits or some toast. And 3 whole eggs fits on almost one piece of toast. It almost fits on one piece of toast. You got some left over. But this does not fit on one piece of toast at all. I don't even think it's going to fit on 2, to be quite honest with you. All right, add the egg whites in. So the egg whites, dude, they make things so runny and watery. There's just no fat in them to help the eggs cook in the pan. It's weird, man. I don't like scrambling them because it's hard to cook all the moisture and water out of the egg whites. Because for some reason, I like my eggs like runny. I like a soft scramble, to where they still look wet. But for some reason, when it comes to egg whites, I gotta cook all of it out. I don't know why. All right, the toast is, or the bread to turn into toast is in the toaster. I will start it when I start cooking the eggs. Because with the addition of the egg whites, the eggs take a little bit longer to cook. Whereas, usually I can start the toast before I start the eggs because the toast will be done. The eggs cook really fast type thing. So make sure you clean up your workstation, obviously. Okay, all right. I want to say it's getting there. Not quite, but it's getting there. But I mean, yeah, man, we're getting back into like the health. Like, look, I love having 3 whole eggs for breakfast every morning, but I don't have enough protein throughout the rest of my day in order to justify not having the egg whites in the morning. Whole eggs are good for you, though. That's why I still have 2 whole eggs, because they're still healthy fats. Like, like the healthy fats you get from like fish and the healthy fats you get from like avocados, like just healthy fats that are good for the body, are in eggs. But they are, they're a good source of protein, but they also do have fats in them. So that's why it makes it tough to, have 3 whole eggs and have that be it. It's better for me personally to have 2 whole eggs and then some egg whites with it, because I get a lot more protein with the healthy fats. There we go. That's good enough. I have to. This little thing's running out, man. I might have to bust open a new one right now. We're better. I go over the sink to do so I don't make a mess over the blacktop. All right, what you guys just heard was me sending that can of avocado oil to the stratosphere. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I use too much avocado oil as is. I'm just gonna coat the pan here and then get rid of some of the excess, because it's not coming out as a spray anymore. It's coming out as a stream, which makes it very tough to judge how much I'm actually putting in the pan. We'll take a little bit more out. Okay. All right. That's probably not bad. I'm gonna throw that can away. All right. Pan's got oil in it. I've coated the whole pan, and it is just hot enough to get to cooking. Okay. So with regular eggs, I love them as a soft scramble and putting that on toast, but that is not the case with egg whites. Dude, it's so watery, bro, it's crazy. That is not the case with egg whites, though, because egg whites, they have a lot of water to them, and I don't know, man. Scrambling them just doesn't feel. You can't get a soft scramble out of egg whites. You just can't, because there's nothing holding it together, man. They just turn into like these like almost grainy little things, man, when you try to do a soft scramble. And it's better to do a hard scramble or like an omelet with egg whites, in my personal opinion. Did you know some people drink egg whites? That's the thing. They actually make egg whites with flavorings, so that like you can like throw them in like your creatine or like protein or something like that. No, thank you. I'd try it. I try it. I say no, thank you, but I would try it. Let me back this up and then, or actually, I could like maybe that would have to be like right above the pan though. I could do that. Yeah, why not? That works. That works. But as you can see that it's starting to cook around the edges here. You can see it rise up through the top here as well. It's starting to become like less translucent on the top, I feel like, you know? So we're seeing it cook. The only issue with cooking an omelet with this much in the pan is that it doesn't ever cook through thoroughly. It's just not happening, as you guys can see. There's like, you kind of want the top to be a little bit more solid than this to flip an omelet. So basically what I do is I let it cook, then I spread it across the edges more. So I just tilt the pan back and forth to coat the edges throughout the process. I haven't mastered the egg white omelet yet with this much in the pan. I need a bigger pan if I'm going to do an omelet with this much egg. But as you can see, it's turning out pretty good. But there's just so much liquid left over that I'm kind of forced to have to like pull this back and then get the other bits of egg whites, or just like egg, you know, in the pan. So now the issue becomes like, right, this is cooking good. Like this half right here will cook good. Is there a way to like, nope. Oh, that's better. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about here. This half right here is going to cook thoroughly now, but I still have like this middle portion right here that's been cooking for a minute. So I'm kind of forced to like do something like that. I just touched the edge of the pan with my hand. Didn't feel good. Right? And it just broke the bottom of it, which is fine. I'm like, it's not a perfect omelet. I'm not, this won't fit on 2 pieces of toast anyways. It's too thick, you know, which is what, it's not even that thick actually now that I think about it. But yeah, look, you see this? This is way more cooked than I like my egg right here. This is way more cooked than I like my egg. You got this watery shit in the middle here still too. But we're coming, oh, I forgot to set the toast. There we go. Okay. Dude, look at that. It's so hefty, bro. It's so hefty. I'm just going to split it into 2 right now. Number 1, so I can see like what the inside's looking like. I need to see if the inside's looking cooked or not. Here, we'll take a look together. What do you guys think? It's looking decently cooked to me, I think. What does the bottom of this look like? Yeah. How about this half here? It's alright, I'll get it. Ooh, it's hot. Okay. Hey, it's looking cooked. We can pull it off. Now we just gotta pull it off the heat, let it cool down, I guess, and then wait for the bread. I'll wait for the bread, and then you guys will see the finished product in 3, 2. Now this right here is the finished product. It ended up fitting on 2 pieces of bread perfectly, as you guys can see. I got 2 pieces of toast right there. They're almost split in half evenly. Like, this is like perfectly even, right? Now, the only way that I can eat eggs repeatedly and not be sick of them is to not use salt. I'm not putting salt on this. And it's not using pepper, and it's not using any other seasoning either, right? I got sick of the seasonings that I was using. The only way, and this goes all the way back to my last bodybuilding prep, like a year and a half ago, the only way I can eat this right here and not get sick of it, let me show you. It's revolutionary, actually. I have to get some zero sugar version of this. But once I do, it's game over. Ketchup. This is the only way that I am able to eat this and not be sick of it. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on there, you know, not douse it, but I'm gonna put a healthy amount to where like ketchup is the main thing I taste in every bite, because eggs themselves don't have like a really good taste by themselves, you know, like you kind of have to add seasoning or add them to like salsa or something. I actually do. I enjoy it with salsa. It's good with salsa. It's really good with salsa. And that might be, you know, an outcome that I start using a little bit more down the line after I don't want to get sick of the ketchup portion of it. But I'm gonna go eat this and edit this video at the same time, because I have to put this video out before I go to work. By the way, life hack. This is the pan that I was just using. As you can see, it's clean. So one thing that I love to do when I do these breakfasts is every morning that I make breakfast, obviously the big goal is to wake up and give yourself enough time to, oh, got some condensation. Give yourself enough time to make breakfast before you have to go anywhere. The next biggest goal is washing the dishes, because washing the dishes at the end of the day is probably the toughest thing when it comes to cooking, in my opinion. You know, I cook very simple dishes, so the cooking isn't the hard part. It's the washing the dishes part, because that stuff just becomes like a hassle, you know what I'm saying? So I always, as I'm letting my food cool to where I can eat it, I wash all the dishes that I used. So, you know, that's a hack, I guess. It makes it tough when you like make a dish that everybody's eating out of, because you can't just take the dish and then empty it into something else that you also have to wash just to wash the dish that you used to cook, because you have to wash the other dish as well. So it doesn't make any sense. But for me, when I make the personal portions, it makes it a lot easier. So other than that, I appreciate y'all for watching, and hope to see y'all next time.